शांति शांति ओम शांति शांति। अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। शिव का कर लो ध्यान, आ रहा पावन पुण्य सवेरा। से आए अपने आप को जानो, राजयोग के द्वारा अपना परम पिता पहचानो। इसी राजपथ पर चलकर पालो अपना बसेरा। तुम हो आत्मा तन से न्यारे, परमात्मा को प्यारे। दिव्य गुणों को धारण करके योगी बनो दुलारे। ज्योति बिंदु ही तोड़ेगा ये माया मोह का घेरा। अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म मुख से मधुर वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, ओम ओम। ओम की इस मधुर ध्वनि से किया परिवर्तन। प्रेम शांति सिखा के बदला सभी का जीवन। आदिदेव प्रजापिता श्री बोलते ध्वनियों। मुख से मधुर वाणी बोलते ध्वनियों ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे सोहनी सूरत मोहनी मूरत ज्ञान के मोती भव्य मुख पर चंद्रमासी चमकती ज्योति दिव्य दर्शन दिव्य वाणी बोलते ध्वनियों मुख से मधुर वाणी बोलते ध्वनियों ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे
Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Good morning. What do we achieve from Baba in this confluence age? In fact, if we write a list of our attainments, it's a huge list, because the confluence age is the age for attainments. And the Father comes to make us achieve our attainments. Baba gives us our inheritance, and inheritance means attainments. So, Baba gives us the key of divine vision. Baba gives us divine vision with which we know ourselves and we also know the Father. And along with that, Baba is telling us the secret of drama. And by explaining the secret of drama, whatever is happening in the drama, we understand this part, and we understand this part and play our part. What is the part in the path of devotion? What is our part in the path of knowledge? So Baba says, those who understand the secret of drama would never tell devotees that don't perform devotion because they have the part of devotion, while we children have the part of this knowledge. Why is it like that? And those who understand the secret of drama would never say why, what. So we understand the secret of drama and we also imbibe that in our practical life because it is very important to understand the secret of drama in our practical life and we have to make that effort. Baba gives us all kinds of understanding in this confluence age with which we souls make ourselves full with knowledge and powers. Now we listen to Baba's Murli. Today is 4th December. Essence, sweet children. You have now received divine insight from the Father. Only with this divine insight can you see souls and the Supreme Soul. Question: by understanding which secret of the drama will you never give a particular type of advice to anyone? Answer: when you understand that whatever happened in the past in the drama repeats accurately, you will never advise anyone to stop performing devotion. When this knowledge seats in their intellects very well, when they understand that they are souls and that they have to claim their inheritance from the unlimited Father, and when they also recognize Him, all the limited things will automatically finish. Om Shanti. Are you stabilized here? Are you sitting here stabilizing in your original religion? What is the original religion of the soul? Peace. Are you sitting in peace in yoga? The spiritual father asks you spiritual children because you know that only the unlimited Father is called the Spirit. It is just that He is called the Supreme. He is called the Supreme Spirit or the Supreme Soul. The Supreme Soul, God, definitely exists. It cannot be said that He doesn't exist. The Supreme Soul means God. This has been explained to you. Therefore, since you also heard this knowledge 5,000 years ago, you must not become confused. Did we hear this knowledge 5,000 years ago? Didi is asking, what is your answer? What is the proof of that we heard the same knowledge 5,000 years ago? What is the proof that we heard this knowledge 5,000 years ago? The proof is that we are listening to this knowledge now, and the proof is we can understand this knowledge, and those who don't understand means they did not understand in the previous cycle as well. Didi was sharing that. It is souls who listen to this. Souls are very tiny and subtle. They are so tiny that they cannot be seen with anyone's eyes. There isn't a single human being who would have seen a soul with physical eyes. Is there any human being who has seen soul with this physical eyes? They can be seen, but only in a divine vision, and that too according to the drama plan. Only with divine vision we can understand that soul is a very tiny point, it's a light. Okay, for instance, someone has a vision of a soul in the same way that he sees other things. On the on the path of devotion too, when they have visions of something, it is with their physical eyes. They receive that divine vision and see it through it is in the living form. When a soul with the eye of this knowledge sees something that is in a state of trance on the path of devotion, it is when they perform a lot of devotion that they receive visions. For instance, so they receive divine vision with which they see it. For instance, Meera had a vision of herself dancing in heaven. However, heaven didn't exist then. Meera used to dance and with Krishna, but at that time heaven did not exist. Her feelings was that, but it was not real. It was just a vision. That must have been 500 to 600 years ago. Heaven really didn't exist at that time. Whatever existed in the past is seen with divine insight. When they perform a lot of devotion and become completely engrossed in devotion, they have a vision. But they don't receive liberation through that. The path to liberation and liberation in life is completely separate from that of devotion. There are so many temples in Bharat. They place a lingam of Shiva in them too. They have large and small lingams. You children understand that souls are like the Supreme Soul. The size of all souls, the size of all souls is the same. As is the Father, so the children. All souls are brothers. Souls enter their bodies to play their parts. This is something that has to be understood. These are not tall stories of the path of devotion. Only the one Father explains things of the path of this knowledge. First of all, it is only the unlimited incorporeal Father who explains everything. No one can understand him completely or accurately. They say that he is omnipresent. That is not right. They call out to the Father with a lot of love. They say, Baba, when you come, we will surrender ourselves to you. They say, Baba, when you come, we will surrender ourselves to you. You alone and none other are mine. Therefore, you definitely have to remember him. He himself says, O children, he speaks to souls. This is called spiritual knowledge. It is remembered that souls remain separated from the Supreme Soul for a long time. This account has also been shown. What is that account? That we have been separated from the Supreme Father for 5,000 years. You souls have lived apart from Him for a long time, and it is now that you have come to the Father to study your Raj Yoga once again. The teacher is your servant. A teacher is always an obedient servant. The Father too says, I am the servant of all the children. What is Shiv Baba? He is the servant of all the children. He is like Sevadhari, he is a server. You call out as though it is your right. O purifier, come and purify us. All of you are devotees. You say, O God, come, come and purify us once again. The pure world is called heaven, and the impure world is called hell. All of this matters have to be understood. This is a college and God Fatherly World University. Its aim and objective is to change human beings into deities. You children have the faith that this is what you want to become. Would anyone who doesn't have faith sit in a school? Which kind of deity? Which kind of deity you would become? You would become Lakshmi and Narayan. Or would you become Rama and Sita? You children have the faith that this is what you want to become. Would anyone who doesn't have faith sit in a school? Those who don't have faith, would they sit in this school? They would never. If they have faith that God is teaching us, God is making us deities, then they would never leave this study. If they leave the study, means they don't have the faith. Didi was sharing that. You have the aim and objective in your intellects. If you were going to become a barrister or a doctor, you would have to study. If you didn't have this faith, you would not even come here. You have the faith that you change from ordinary human beings into deities, from an ordinary human into Narayan. This is the true story of changing from an ordinary human into Narayan. In fact, this is a study. But why is it called a story? Why is it called a story? Because you also heard it 5,000 years ago. That is now the past. The past is called a katha, meaning a religious story. These are the teachings for you to change from an ordinary human into Narayan. You children know in your hearts that deities exist in the new world and that human beings exist in the old world. Human beings don't have the virtues that the deities have. That is why they are called deities. Human beings bow down in front of the deity idols and say, "You are full of all virtues." Then they call themselves degraded sinners. It is human beings who say this. However, it isn't that deities who say that. Deities exist in the golden age. They cannot exist in the iron age. However, nowadays they call everyone Shri Shri. Shri means elevated. Only God can make you the most elevated. So Shri means elevated. Only God can make you the most elevated. Elevated deities exist in the golden age. At this time, no human beings are elevated. You children now have unlimited renunciation. You know that this old world is about to be destroyed, and this is why you have disinterest in it. Those people are Hatha Yogi renunciates. They renounce their homes and leave them. Then they go and live in palaces. There are no expenses in living in their little huts, none whatsoever. So the sharing nowadays, even you have to make little huts, it's expensive. They make so beautiful huts. They make huts with air condition. So the sharing. So it is from outside it appears as a hut, but inside it's with lot of facilities. For solitude, one has to sit in a little hut, not in a palaces. Baba too has had a little hut made. So this hut, whatever hut we see in Madhuban is still good, but earlier it was very basic, made out of grass. But Baba still used it and did his tapasya. Then later on they made a better version of the same hut because this was a memorial. There is every happiness in a little hut. You children now have to make effort to change from human beings into deities. You know that whatever happened in the drama has now become the past and that it will repeat again accurately. This is why You must not advise anyone to stop performing devotion. When this knowledge enters their intellects, they will understand that they are souls and that they have to claim their inheritance from the unlimited Father. When there is recognition of the unlimited Father, all limited things finish. The Father says, while living at home with your families, simply connect your intellects in yoga to the Father. Actions have to be performed for the livelihood of the body, just as some people perform a lot of intense devotion on the path of devotion. They go to see the idols every day as a very firm discipline. To go to bodily beings is a physical pilgrimage. They have to stumble so much on the path of devotion. Here, you don't have to stumble at all. Here, you come very peacefully to Baba to listen to Murli, while in the path of devotion they stumble around so much because they have that bhavana, that feelings for God. When people come here, they are made to sit down so that this knowledge can be explained to them. However, it isn't that you have to sit in one place in order to remember the Father. Can the devotees of Sri Krishna on the path of devotion not remember him while walking and moving around? This is why educated people ask, since there is a picture of Sri Krishna in their houses, why should people need to go to the temples? You can worship the pictures of Sri Krishna wherever you are. Acha, you might not have a picture, but you can still remember him. Once you have seen something, you continue to remember it. You too are asked the same thing. Can you not remember Shiv Baba while sitting at home? So we can remember Shiv Baba anywhere, but we come here to study because and we are tapasvis. We have to do tapasya, and so the places have to be made. Did they sharing that? This is something new. No one knows Shiv Baba. They don't know his name, form, land, or time period, but simply say that he is omnipresent. A soul cannot be called the Supreme Soul. Souls remember their Father, but because they don't know him, you have to explain to them for 7 days. You have to explain to them for 7 days. This is like 7 day course, but that 7 days never finish. Did he saying that? Then all the points of details are also explained. The Father is the ocean of knowledge. You have been listening to him for so long because he has this knowledge. You understand that you receive this knowledge to change from humans into deities. The Father says, I tell you new, deep things every day. When you don't receive a Murli, you cry so much. We don't cry nowadays because we have Murli available all the time, but this is about earlier days that they used to receive Murli by post, and they used to cry if they don't received Murli on time. Be- Earlier, they used to get Murlis from Madhuban only by post, but now everything is in advance. So we can read tomorrow's Murli as well. So everyone reads the Murli and come to class nowadays. Didi is sharing that. But whatever you read at home, but it's important that you listen to the Murli in the class. You receive Baba's touchings when you listen to Murli in the class. The father says, simply remember the father. Even though you study Murli, you still forget the father. First of all, you have to remember I am a soul, a tiny point. You have to understand what a soul is. They say the soul left that one and entered someone else. We souls become impure by taking rebirth. Previously, you belonged to the religion of pure households. Lakshmi and Narayan were both pure, then both became impure, and now both are becoming pure again. So, did they become pure from impure, or did they take a pure birth? The Father sits here and explains how you were pure and how, by going on to the path of sin, you then became impure. Worshippers are said to be impure, whereas those who are worthy of worship are said to be pure. The history and geography of the whole world is in your intellects. You know who used to rule there and how they received their kingdom. There isn't anyone else who knows this. Earlier, you too didn't have this knowledge of the Creator or the beginning, the middle, or the end of the creation. This means that you were atheist. You didn't know anything. When you became atheist, you experienced so much sorrow. You have now come here to become deities. There will be so much happiness there. Divine virtues have to be imbibed here. The children of Prajapita Brahma are brothers and sisters. They must be, there must not be any criminal vision. This takes effort. The eyes are very criminal. Out of all the physical senses, the eyes are the most criminal. They remain criminal for half the cycle and civil for half the cycle. In the golden age, the eyes are not criminal. When someone's eyes are criminal, he's said to be a devil. The Father himself says, The Father himself says, I enter the impure world. Those who have become impure have to become pure. People say that this one Brahma calls himself God. Look at the picture of the tree. This one is standing at the very top of the tree. In the Tamopradhan world, the same one is also doing tapasya beneath it. The dynasty of Lakshmi and Narayan continues in the golden age. That period is counted as the region of Lakshmi and Narayan. This is why Baba says, when you show the picture of the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan, you should write, the silver age starts 1250 years after this kingdom starts. Hundreds of thousands of years are spoken in the scriptures. There is the difference of day and night. There is the night of Brahma for half the cycle and the day of Brahma for half of the cycle. Only the Father explains these things. He says again, sweet children, consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. By remembering Him, you will become pure, and then your final thoughts will lead you to your destination. Baba doesn't ask you just to stay here. He does not ask serviceable children to stay here. Centers and museums continue to be opened. Invitations are given to so many people. Come and claim your godly birthright of the kingdom of the world. You are the children of the Father. The Father is the creator of heaven. Therefore, you have to receive your inheritance of heaven. The Father says, I only come once to establish heaven. The same world cycle continues to turn. There are many dictates of human beings and they say many things. There are so many opinions. These are called undivided directions. The tree is so large, so many branches and twigs emerge, so many religions are spreading. Previously, there was the one direction and the one kingdom. It used to be their kingdom over the whole world. It is at this time that you understand this. We were the masters of the whole world. Then, having taken 84 births, we have become poverty stricken. You are now conquering death. There is no untimely death there. Here, someone has untimely death while just sitting somewhere. There is nothing but death everywhere. It is like, so Baba used to say, the market of death is very hot. It is not like that there. There, life continues for one's full life. There used to be peace, purity, and prosperity in Bharat. The average lifespan there was 150 years. Look at the lifespans now. So they write average lifespan is 35 years nowadays, but even there is no rule. God taught you yoga, therefore you are called Yogeshwar. You won't be called that there because there won't be yoga in the golden age. You are Yogeshwar at this time. God is teaching you Raja Yoga. You will then become Rajeshwar, meaning princes and princesses. You are now Gyaneshwar. meaning knowledgeful. Then you become Rajeshwar, that is, kings of kings. So you are Gyaneshwar, and then you will become Rajeshwar. And right now you are Yogeshwar and Gyaneshwar at this time, and then you will become Rajeshwar. Didi was sharing that. Acha, to you, sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to you, spiritual children, and we spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharana from today's Murli. First, make effort to make your eyes civil. Let your intellects remain constantly aware that you are brothers and sisters, children of Prajapita Brahma. Therefore, you must not have criminal vision. Second point, while acting for the livelihood of your body, connect your intellects in yoga to the One Father. Renounce all limited things and remember the unlimited Father. Become an unlimited renunciate. Blessing. May you be constantly unshakable and immovable, and by having the awareness of the word Baba, transform the word reason into solution. Explanation. As soon as you say Baba, for a situation of fluctuation, you become unshakable. When you start thinking about the situation, you experience difficulty. If instead of thinking about the reason, you start to think about the solution, the reason itself will then become the solution, because solutions are not even like ants in front of Master Almighty Authority Brahmins. Instead of just thinking about what happened or why it happened, think that whatever happened was something in which there was benefit, in which service was merged. Then, although it may seem like an adverse situation, service is merged in it, and you will then remain constantly unshakable and immovable. Slogan. Those who stay under the influence of the One Father cannot be influenced by anyone else. Awake signal. Now have the deep concern to become complete and karmatit. In order to attain the karmatit stage, constantly perform actions as a detached observer. I am an alaukic soul who constantly stays in the stage of a detached observer, that is, in the stage of being constantly detached and loving while doing everything. I am a soul who has the alaukic experience, an alaukic life, and an elevated life. Constantly have this intoxication while performing actions. Continue to increase this practice and you will attain the Karmatit stage. Om Shanti.
कर ले सच्चा श्रृंगार, उड़ जा प्यारे वतन में, नीले अंबर के उस पार, नीले अंबर के उस पार। पंछी रे बन के फरिश्ता बाबा से मिलना, देना संदेश हमारा। बन के फरिश्ता बाबा से मिलना, देना संदेश हमारा। याद प्यार हम सबका देना, लावतन का नजारा। सच्ची लगन से बन जा बाबा के, सच्ची लगन से बन जा बाबा के। तू गले का हार, उड़ जा प्यारे वतन में, नीले अंबर के उस पार, हो नीले अंबर के उस पार। पंछी रे ओ बाबा तुम मात पिता हो, तुम ही हो जग के तारनहार। ओ बाबा तुम मात पिता हो, तुम ही हो जग के तारनहार। दुख हरता तुम सुख करता हो, गुणों के भंडार। हम सब बच्चे गाते हैं तेरी, हम सब बच्चे गाते हैं तेरी महिमा अपरंपार। उड़ जा प्यारे वतन में, नीले अंबर के उस पार, नीले अंबर के उस पार। पंछी रे उड़ जा प्यारे वतन में, नीले अंबर के उस पार, नीले अंबर के उस पार, हो नीले अंबर के उस पार।
तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद में जीते हैं बाबा, तेरी याद में जीते हैं बाबा, तेरी याद का अमृत तेरी, रहे याद सदा ही साथ तेरी। बस और न हम कुछ चाहेंगे, बस और न हम कुछ चाहेंगे। तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं। पल बीते तेरी यादों में, जो पल बीते तेरी यादों में, वो पल अविनाशी होते हैं, वो पल अविनाशी होते हैं। हर पल को सफल बना देंगे, हर पल को सफल बना देंगे। तेरी याद कभी ना छोड़ेंगे, तेरी याद कभी ना छोड़ेंगे। तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं। आप रहो संग संग बाबा, यूं ही आप रहो संग संग बाबा। इस दुनिया के सुख पाने क्या, इस दुनिया के सुख पाने क्या। लहराते रहे तेरी यादों में, लहराते रहे तेरी यादों में। उन यादों में खो जाएंगे, उन यादों में खो जाएंगे। तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं। तेरी याद में जीते हैं बाबा, तेरी याद में जीते हैं बाबा। तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं। रहे याद सदा ही साथ तेरी, रहे याद सदा ही साथ तेरी। बस और न हम कुछ चाहेंगे, बस और न हम कुछ चाहेंगे। तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं। तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का।
बाबा तेरे हम रहे यही जिंदगी का सार है। बाबा तेरे हम रहे यही जिंदगी का सार है। इस भरे संसार में तेरा प्यार ही आधार है। इस भरे संसार में तेरा प्यार ही आधार है। बाबा तेरे हम रहे। अधिकार है, बाबा तेरे हम रहें। हमने ढूंढा आप जैसा बाबा कोई ना मिला, हमने ढूंढा आप जैसा बाबा कोई ना मिला, जिसको अपना कह सके ऐसा ही तेशी ना मिला, जिसको अपना कह सके ऐसा ही तेशी ना मिला, हमको बाबा न मिला। तुझ में अपनी बस्ती देखी, तू ही बस संसार है, तुझ में अपनी बस्ती देखी, तू ही बस संसार है, बाबा तेरे हम रहे। अपना प्यारा करके हमको जग से न्यारा कर दिया, अपना प्यारा करके हमको जग से न्यारा कर दिया, जो न दुनिया दे सकी बाबा वो तूने दे दिया, जो न दुनिया दे सकी बाबा वो तूने दे दिया, बाबा वो तूने दे दिया। ये हृदय गाता है प्रतिपल बस तेरा उपकार है, ये हृदय गाता है प्रतिपल बस तेरा उपकार है, बाबा तेरे हम रहे यही जिंदगी का सार है, बाबा तेरे हम रहे यही जिंदगी का सार है, इस बड़े संसार में तेरा प्यार